To welcome you here to Tangazia University. Tangazia University was a former constituent college of the Catholic University of Eastern Africa, which is just behind, and at that university is about 12,000, approximately 2,000 here since we became a fully fledged university, receiving the charter from the Kenyan government, the Commission of University Education, and we're delighted. It's owned by 22 religious orders. I've been involved with this university since 1996, so 30 years this year. I got involved after becoming what they call the regional superior for Kenya and Tanzania, and increased my involvement after taking on the role of chairman for the Religious Superiors Conference of Kenya, which will be made up of, at that time, 63 religious orders, with approximately, between students and the missionaries in the field, about 6,000 personnel. So here I taught for 12 years as well, teaching courses mainly around peace studies, conflict resolution, conflict transformation and reconciliation. And Tangazia University, Tangazia means to announce, proclaim the good news, and our motto is about teaching minds, touching hearts and transforming lives. My own order, the Society of African Missions, we are shareholders in this university, and our students go here along with 21 other orders. The SMA Fathers, they have various missions here around Nairobi, throughout Kenya and Tanzania. Particularly we're in some of the very poor dioceses, like up in Lodwar Diocese, northern Kenya, up on the coast, very close to Uganda, South Sudan, Ethiopia, and that contested territory known as the Alemi Triangle. And in Ngong Diocese, where we're going out to now on a visit, and we're going to visit the grave of Father John Hannon, who unfortunately was killed, murdered in 2004, where he was starting a new mission. Over the course of my time here in Eastern Africa since 1988, a large number of missionaries have died on the front line, and many Irish as well, and from various parts of Ireland, who came out here as missionaries and devoted their lives and went into difficult areas. But having said that they were murdered, you should have seen the outpouring of grief from the people when those incidents happened. There's always some bad-minded, or you know the way it goes, no matter what culture or where you're from. But I'm delighted to welcome you here, and delighted to have you at Tangazia University, and we're continuing our work here in the future. At the moment, we are developing a Master's in Peace Studies and Conflict Transformation here with the university. When I say we, I should have said the Shalom Centre for Conflict Resolution and Reconciliation. Along with myself, Father Oliver Noonan, who is from County Cork, he has also taught here. He's with Shalom, and many of our staff, many of our team members. As you know, all of our team members have a master's in that area of peace studies, conflict transformation. You have been down in many of the areas that we have worked in since you've come. You've been down in the slums around Nairobi. You've visited St. Joseph's House, where we have the Women's Empowerment Centre addressing violence against women and children, and the Mary and Joseph Life Centre. And I know you've been up in Lodwar, and you saw the difficulties of that terrain and the underdevelopment, the poverty, and also the conflict environments where we work. So we work in over 30 conflict environments throughout Eastern Africa at the moment. We just got registered in Tanzania with the Centre for Conflict Transformation and Peace Building, and we're moving forward on the registration in the Congo, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and in the eastern part of that country, it's estimated that between 6 and 10 million have been killed in that conflict area in the last 30 years. So Shalom have been invited in, and if you go to our website, www.shalomconflictcenter.org, you'll be able to read all about us. So once again, I want to thank also Kieran and Alison and Neve and all the people you represent, because you are part of our team, our boards in Ireland for the Shalom Centre for Conflict Resolution and Reconciliation, and we were very grateful to all the people in Ireland who were involved in this, and please bring back our thanks to them.